Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Charlotte 49ers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and a first down for the offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone. Quiet.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Austin. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. At the 45, on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create...
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to get to him. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense...
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Offensively, it's a really tough area, right? When you're in the black zone.
Here comes the offense on first down. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On third down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They tried to set up that screen. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Reed. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him get to the quarterback.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Touchdown, Navy! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so...
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's there to make the stop. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, But we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Navy! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And money down is...
Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Reynolds. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he will roll into the end zone. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here for them.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the single back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the... Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Temple Owls taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Temple lines up quickly.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is why this defense is #1 in the nation against the pass. They've got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays in the NFL. You just saw the speed on the back end, tracking that thing down to get the interception on the opening drive of the game.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Coming after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And that is priority #1 for defense.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
Well, that time...
The offense set for a first down play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cruz. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. He just didn't have a chance. The offense lining up for a first down play. pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a...
He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure.
A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Temple lines up quickly. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Hands it off. He breaks a tackle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Cruz. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch to...
On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
3rd and long situation. They try to go...
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Goodwin. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete out of the backfield. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cruz. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Got it behind the line. It's Cruz. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He's looking for a man on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking to throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense... Here comes the offense on first down. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. On the ground, it's Cruz. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This poor quarterback has been running for...
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Goodwin. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Pretty nice as a deep.
Offense getting set for first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Goodwin. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Temple lines up quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now first and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So instead of having a first down, they'll back it up. The offensive pass interference that defenses everywhere wish would be called more often. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They're trying to get to him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And this defense is taking up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. Third and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's fourth and long.
Looking for a productive play on first down. quick strike complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Owls want to move quickly.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Getting some heat. Finds a man on the left. Push down for the tackle. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his man. It's Cruz. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pockets, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, midshipman. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another